please shut your camera off?
No, I don't need any help, ma'am. I'm okay. Thank you.
Okay. Can I ask who you're with?
I'm with myself. Just by myself.
Okay. Are you filming?
Not with anyone. Yeah, I'm taking some pictures and video, yeah.
Okay. Can I ask why?
Sure, yeah. What's your name? Who are you?
Heather.
Heather? Yeah, my name's Sean. I'm an independent journalist. I'm just taking some pictures and video of the facility here.
Okay. Did you get permission to be here?
Whose permission do I need?
You would need permission to be here if you're with a journalist group.
I would need permission to be here if I'm with a journalist group. From who, though?
So, please shut the
Your
camera off.
your administrator?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Please shut your camera off.
Oh, no. I'm not going to shut the camera off, ma'am, respectfully. I'm just taking some pictures and video.
Okay.
I would need permission from who? I'm confused on who would need.
Have a seat.
I would need some permission from. You know, I keep hearing that. No, I don't need any help. Who are you?
I'm Mary Reed. I work for the county.
You're Mary. Hi, Mary. My name is Sean. I was just speaking to Heather, an independent journalist. I'm just taking some pictures and video of the facility here.
Oh, okay. Well, you can be in public area, but you can't go into individuals' offices.
I wasn't in anyone's
No.
office.
I'm just saying that's fine.
Yeah. No. Why would I go into somebody's office?
I don't know.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
No. Okay. Thanks, Mary.
You're
Thanks.
welcome.
Wow. Way to go, Sean, right? This is one of the more pleasant ones, right? And I think this is what happens when both parties are respectful. You saw Heather was also very respectful. And you saw Sean, he let her know he's an independent journalist, what he's there for. And just like that, Mary came and then cleared everything up and he's good to go. No names were called. Nobody was hostile to anybody. And I think this is how it's meant to go, right?
Stop filming?
No, I'm not going to.
Okay, we're going to call the
Who are you?
No, who are you? I want information. Because
Not
the sign
filming
says
the
that
county
you cannot film.
building, I'm asking you to leave the premises, or I'll call the police, have the escort
And
out.
he needs to delete.
Oh, who are you, sir? I'm not deleting anything. That's not going to
My
happen.
name's Eddie Olson.
Eddie Olson?
Security Corps with security for the county lease building.
Your private security, correct?
Private security for the county.
For the county, correct.
So I'm asking you to leave the building or stop filming.
Is this a public building? It's a county building, correct?
It's a county lease building, yes, sir, but you're not allowed to do any videotape in here without express permission of the county, to the county board.
Is that a law?
That's county policy. When
Oh,
county
yeah,
owns property,
but
county
it's
property.
not a law, right?
I didn't say it was law.
Oh,
It's
okay.
According to county policy, and you're in a county lease building.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm in a public building. I understand that.
You're in a building that's leased by the county, accessible to the public.
Exactly.
And you're not allowed to videotape it.
Publicly accessible
News crews
building.
can't come in without getting permission.
News crews? What would be the difference between myself and a news crew? It doesn't matter.
No, I'm just explaining to you, they can't
Oh.
come in without permission to film.
Oh, they sure can. We have freedom of press in this country.
All right, well, I'm just telling you the county's policy. It says if you want to leave, you want to
Oof. So again and again, we always hear policy after policy after policy, right? I think there's a misunderstanding here where a lot of these government employees, they think that policy trumps the like an amendment, right? And it doesn't, right, fellows? It really doesn't. So I don't know why this misconception continues to happen. And it's funny because you go in the comment sections of some of these TikToks and then you actually see people that are supporting like the government employees, right? So it looks like there's a major divide in opinions or like a major misunderstanding on whether policy trumps like a constitutional right. And I think it doesn't, right? But yeah, it keeps coming up in these videos every time. Sir, policy does not trump a constitution.
call the county police, have the escort.
I don't want you to call the police, no, but
Would you
we
leave
have
or stop
freedom.
filming?
We have freedom
You
of
stop
press.
filming, you can stay.
Yeah, we have freedom of press. So anywhere I'm allowed to be. Is the general public allowed in this building?
The public that has to come in for a purpose of business.
Yeah, the general public.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
General public's allowed in this building.
To come in and carry on business for county.
Correct.
services. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Are you seeking any county services?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm just taking some pictures and video first.
Well, you're going to stop video, and I'll call the police, have the escort out. What do you want?
No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna stop recording.
Okay.
I'm not gonna stop
I'll
recording.
call county police, have the escort out. No problem.
Yeah, you know what I think? I think like and let me know what you guys think about this down in the comment below. But here's an idea, because I think every time these people that are misinformed, they go ahead and then their first go-to thing is to call the police, or they want to intimidate people by threatening to call the police on them. How about if you call the police, like they start to keep account, right? So if you call the police for the same BS more than 3 times, then on the 4th time, then you should be reprimanded for wasting police resources, right? Because I know they have to respond to every call, because you don't want a case of the boy who cried wolf, right? Where you end up missing a real emergency call. But really, like there are real emergencies going on that they could be attending to. There's more pressing matters that they could be attending to, rather than coming here to educate people on the First Amendment rights. Especially this guy here, he's working as a security clerk. I don't know, like in the police station. He should know this. I think anybody working within the law enforcement or like within a government building should absolutely know this. Especially if you're like in a place like the US where they are very heavy on their rights. Everybody knows, right? Like they whip out their rights like the Naruto characters whip out their genjutsus. Right? So we already know this. Everybody should know this. So I don't know how you allow someone to work in a government facility without knowing all these rules. And now he's going to go on in a hurry to waste even more police resources.
You have to get permission from a person. I actually do photography and videography.
Oh, really? You have to get permission?
Yeah, you have to get permission.
Is that so?
Yes.
Have you heard of the First Amendment, freedom of press?
Yes. But what? I'm confused what you're filming about.
Getting license plates. Hey, you don't have my permission, huh? No, don't do that.
Yep.
Why would you do that?
Because you're not explaining to me why you're doing it.
So you're gonna call the police on me because I won't give you an answer?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think he owes her an answer, right? He doesn't need to explain to her, although it will help.
Hey, you don't have his permission. You better stop right now.
This guy is funny, but yeah. I mean, I think like he doesn't need to tell her why he's here or what he's doing. But if you notice, like whenever Sean does his audits, he's always introducing himself, letting them know that he's an independent journalist. I think that helps to kind of put everybody at ease, right? Because it could be unsettling if you're just filming without really giving any context as to what you're doing. Even if it's that, okay, you're exercising your First Amendment rights, let it be known that that's what you're doing. Even though you don't owe it to them, let it be known. That way you'll face less pushback.
No.
Hey, who wants to play?
I actually do videography and photography, and you need permission.
Hello? Hi, is there? Hi, there's a couple people filming for no apparent reason. Like taking pictures of license plates at a doctor's office.
She's a photographer. She knows what's up.
Oh my God.
Why they're filming and they're like telling me right now for no apparent reason.
I called you again.
Yeah.
She called the cops because I wouldn't answer her. That was her reason.
I asked them why they're filming and they're
There you go.
that they
So yet another person wasting police resources, even though they should know this. And I mean, like, isn't it your duty as an American? Is it or is it not your duty to know and uphold the Constitution? Right? Like like that's part of what it means to be a citizen, is that like you're abiding by the laws of the land that you reside in. But how can you abide by those laws if you don't even know them? So here you have another person, she's gonna waste even more police resources. Although granted, like these guys, the way they're going about it is a little bit bothersome, right? You see that guy sneaking up behind her, filming her like from all the angles, right? This right here seems a little bit like harassment, in my opinion. But all of this could have been avoided if she just left them alone and went about her day, right? She's not the only one in that area. I'm sure other people were there as well. So they could have taken up on this social justice act that she's taking on. It doesn't have to be her, especially because she's pregnant, right? I don't think she shouldn't be stressing herself. Like as a pregnant lady, she looks like she's up there as well with her pregnancy. So I don't think this is something that she should be engaging in whatsoever. Well, y'all let me know what you think down in the comments below. This has been your video. I've been your host. If you're working with the content, be sure to give me a like and a subscribe. And until next time, peace!